Today we're talking about training on your path to success. We'll go over some basic guidelines to help you discover your success avenue quicker. Let's get started. Sometimes when we start a new business, we have all these how questions in our mind. How do we do this? How do we do that? What should we say? What's the most important thing to say? What's going to make people understand us? And so what I'm showing you here is your path to success. This is your path, and everything on this path is a little tidbit helper that's going to help you get all the way to the top to your success avenue where you're going to have momentum and cash flow. And so let's go over each one of those little points so that you can have a better idea of what's on the path. Map out your day and prioritize your activities. It's a proven fact that if you map out your day, you're going to have better success. Everything's been blazed before you, so follow that trail. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. You'll be less likely to get lost if you stay on that proven path, and it'll be a time saver. And if you notice, we're talking and sharing with people all along the way here because we want everybody to know about Multipure. Basic information is all you need when you first start out. You just need little bullets about your company, your product, your opportunity, and especially your story. Because as much as they need to know this, mostly they want to know about your story. Why did you buy your filter? Why did you want it, and what do you like about it? So your story is going to be very important. Now get plugged in. This is so good for you. If you can get plugged in, then you'll know why the Multipure filter is why you chose yours, and you'll know that why it's better than other filters. You'll get on the company calls and you'll hear tidbits that you can get your song going. Go to your weekly meetings, learn about your monthly specials, and socialize with like-minded people. Now your people skills, this is where you learn personalities. You're going to bump into all different kinds of personalities, and you're going to need to know how to give them what they want. And so the 4 personalities are people that love facts. There's one group that just loves all the facts. They want to know where all the nuts and bolts go. There's another group that want to hear everything, but then they want you to back off and let them have some time to think about it. Think about their decision. And then there's the group that likes to have fun. So if your Multipure business is fun, they're going to want to be a part of it. And of course, there's the group that wants to know about the money. Show me the money and I'll figure out how to do the business. And so once you can figure out all of the personalities, then you can fit them in really well. And you're going to get that by having personal development. Work that in 15 minutes a day, and you'll find out that it's easier than you think. Now, 3-way calls. That's a third-party validation, and it really helps so that people can see it's not all about just what you know. What if you've only been in business for a week? You need to have a third party telling them what they need to hear. And so introduce your third party and edify them. And then apply the duct tape and let them do the talking. After all, you've only been in a week. And then thank them for taking the time to share with your prospect, and thank your prospect for taking the time to listen. Now, attend and promote all events. What's an event? An event is the next exposure. Everybody thinks the next event is a seminar or a convention. It isn't. The next exposure is the next event. So take them to your weekly meeting. Introduce them to the calls. Introduce them to the social. Invite them to come with you. And be a really good inviter. Now, learn to prospect really well. Set appointments and get referrals, because without them there is no business. Try different approaches. Keep your calls to 3 minutes. It's for setting appointments and sorting. It's not for answering a lot of questions. Somebody says, what is it? Say, hey, that's what we're going to talk about. And when we get together, and if they say anything else, say, let's talk about it when we get together. And then set that appointment. And then when you're at the appointment, get referrals, because referrals are still a warm market. And then just practice, practice, practice till you get comfortable with what you're saying and what you're doing. Now, obstacles. Everybody's going to have obstacles, whether it's personal or business. And everyone has them. Don't think that just because we've been in the business for a while that we don't have problems arise. We do. Everyone has them. Jim Rohn says if we can tackle 5 to 6 main obstacles in your business, then you'll go far. Then I want to say that this is so important, to master your presentation and master the demonstrations, because then they can feel your passion. It builds trust, and they see the need for your product, and they want what you have. Now, your weekly meetings, we've basically talked about that, but when you go to your weekly meetings, you learn more. You socialize. You bring your people to this culture that's being developed, and everybody else can do your teaching to your prospects when you come to a meeting, and it also shows your level of commitment. Now, the compensation plan, it's very simple. Learn how to get top commissions and top percentages. Learn how to advance in the company. How much time do you have to spend? When do you want to start? And how fast do you want your first check? Now, your all-out massive action, this is what I really love. Spend your first 90 days, getting out and doing all the things that we've talked about, and do it in every single day. This gives you momentum. Go to the meetings, get on the call, study, socialize, volunteer. Follow up equals sign up. Get your momentum going. We're still talking to people. Simplicity and duplicatability is another thing that's so important, because if you can keep it simple, people will copy you, and they will do it, and they will stick to it because they can. Less is more. Keep your meetings short and your calls short. They'll follow your example. Leadership, all I can say about leadership is be supportive, be an encourager, and be an uplifter. Focus equals freedom. Follow a proven path. Set your targets and your target dates. Don't let sparkly, shiny things on the side of the road distract you. Put your blinders on, have clear vision and determination. And guess what? You made it. And look at all the people that you brought with you to this magnificent Multipure journey. Better water, better health, better life for so many people. That's what you did.